What's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for coming here back on the YouTube channel, guys. As I do every week from now on, Mondays are for the goals of the week. Yesterday, it got taken down by YouTube, so I'm doing another one. Hopefully, it doesn't get taken down. If you're watching this, that means it did not. Real quickly, I want to say thank you guys so much for coming on the YouTube channel again. Make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share with one teammate so that I can accomplish my own goal of helping 1 million footballers change their perspective on the game of soccer. Also, leave a comment for whatever goal you want to see next. If you guys want to vote on the goal of the week next week, make sure you guys are in my free group chat, link in bio. Also, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram, also link in bio, and make sure you guys weigh in on those. Guys, the goal of the week has to be Erik Lamela. He hit the Rabona against Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan, so guess what? We won, but this is a great goal. Everyone saw the goal, right? Everyone saw the goal, but I want to show you how the goal happened and also a couple of things you guys can take into this week and help your own game. How can I learn from Erik Lamela's Rabona? Here's how. First, I want you guys to look at how Arsenal set up, okay? If you guys don't know where the ball is over here, right here with Gareth Bale on this side. You see right here, pointing backwards, you see the Arsenal player about to take off. You see everyone facing that way. Everyone's facing towards the ball, or they're facing towards the Tottenham goal. See them, boom, 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 boom. They're all facing that way. They're all facing this way. They're all facing that way. He's even pointing that way. That's where everyone's going. Everyone thinks it's going to go there. You have a little bit of pressure from Lacazette over there. But what happens? Gareth Bale looks up. At this moment, once you see the outside mid tucked in and the outside back tucked in, Lucas does an amazing job of coming in here to occupy Cedric. The ball immediately comes over here, right? So let's watch that. Boom. Bale gets his head up, sees the long ball, and gets over. At this time, Saka comes. He actually gets there in time. However, it's a little bit too late, simply because at this time you have Kane over here. Gabriel has to pay attention to him. You have to get David Luiz tucked in, Cedric tucked in. At this point, Thomas Partey comes over, and you have Granit Xhaka coming in. At this point, though, it's a one-touch cross, which freezes everyone. So the ball comes in, lays it, freezes everyone, and then at this point, it's just a little bit of skill. I mean, there's nothing you can do about this. Thomas Partey does a great job of getting his body in front. Cedric does a great job of getting his body in front. As you can see, there's 4 Arsenal players around one guy, and it goes through his legs. Not much you can do about it. Great piece of skill for what it's worth, right? So, Andrew, you just said I could take something away from it. Very, very simply put, if you are in a situation, this goes for center defensive mids, this goes for outside mids, outside backs, whoever it is. First, when a team, you have to visualize a line down the middle of the field, right? You have to visualize a line down the middle of the field. If a team has a large amount of their players on one half of the field, what does that mean? That means that we have to get the ball to the other side. You have to develop this skill of being able to play this ball into here. Now, and at your level, will Saka be able to get here as quick as he does? Probably not. He's very, very fast. As you can see here, watch as the ball comes in. Saka doesn't even really read it very well, but he gets over there in time, and he gets there in good time. Defensively, Arsenal does a very good job. However, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So number one, when you place a line down the middle of the field, right? If you have a large number of players on the other side, which in this case, Arsenal has 9 of their 11 players on this half of the line, right? So once that happens, the ball has to come to the other side. However that happens, it has to come to the other side. Number 2, if you're a forward, notice Lucas right here. Notice Lucas, left mid or forward. Notice where Lucas is right here. He's right here. Cedric has to come in. He has to tuck in to make sure that Lucas does not have an easy run into the box, obviously. In here, So in this case, Lucas takes up a great position. He's calling for the ball. And at this point, Cedric has to come in here. So then that allows the ball to come in here. Take away the outside mid, take away the center back, take away a defender so that we can play in front of them. Okay. And then lastly, you got, if you don't shoot, you don't score. There's a famous, not famous, but there's an old story about a man who had 3 wishes, right? He had 3 wishes. He wanted to win the lottery. He has to win the lottery, didn't win it. He has to win the lottery, he didn't win it. He has to win the lottery again, didn't win it. He had 3 wishes, he didn't win it. The genie said, you have to buy a ticket. You have to buy a ticket. So the moral of the story is you cannot even wish yourself to win the lottery unless you buy a ticket. You must enter. In this case, Erik Lamela has no reason to take this shot. He has 4 defenders in front of him. But guess what he does? He buys a ticket. He buys a ticket, and a very, very crazy ticket at that. But he buys a ticket and it goes in. Guys, if you don't learn anything else from this video, learn this. Buy a ticket if you want to win the lottery. If you want to win, you have to buy a ticket. If you want to score, you have to take a shot. If you want to achieve your dreams, you have to work and you have to try. Guys, thank you so much for coming back on the YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate your engagement on my social media as well as on my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and also make sure you check out the podcast coming out tomorrow. Again, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.